Okay, so today we're analysing one of our Facebook followers' golf swing. David Chevel from South Africa sent us his golf swing through email and said, can you have a look at it and give us some tips that he can use when he's practicing. So David, pretty good golf swing. I mean, we both looked through this and thought, okay, he must be a decent golfer. But David, you mentioned that you're struggling with sort of getting some height. Now, he plays on the coast, so it's quite useful to hit the golf ball low, but he said he would ideally like to hit that golf ball a little bit higher. He's pretty happy with the shape of the shots, but we're going to take a look at your golf swing today and see if we can give you some things to help you get that golf ball a little bit more in the air. So when we take a look at your golf swing, David, again, a good golf swing, but there's a couple of things that stand out to us in there, which we're going to go through with Pierce in a moment, that hopefully you can put into action when practicing. So let's take a look at it. So from the down the line view here, what we'll notice is, David, that what's creating your low ball flight is your angle of hit, and this is already created in your backswing. So you get quite what we call a steep shoulder and arm plane, and that gives you a steeper angle of hit into the golf ball. So let's just demonstrate that with Pierce here, and we'll go through some of the things that you do, and then we'll show you how to correct it. So if we just go to the top of your golf swing, Pierce, and we'll go through where you are, David, at the moment. Now, one of the things that really you'll notice here is the arm plane very, very high. Okay, and it's very different to your shoulder plane. Okay, now this is going to create for you this steep angle of attack down into the golf ball. And you mentioned that you play a little bit of a fade there, David, as well, which would result in this sort of steep angle of hit. Now, couple that with the shoulder tilt that you've got as well, sort of steep shoulder plane, it's going to be very hard to hit that golf ball from a neutral hit there. So what I'd recommend that you do, really, let's go through where we'd like to see you to help you just sort of shallow out that downswing a little bit. So if Pierce swings to the top now, what we'll notice here is that his left arm and his shoulders are on the same angle. Okay, so normally we'd see your shoulder angle a little bit more downward just in front of the golf ball, coupled with a high arm. Again, you can see how different that's going to change that backswing. So the main thing I'd like you to focus on there, David, is creating that left arm and shoulder angle, seeing if you can match them up. You know, we see this a lot, Pierce, don't we, with the shoulders and the arm plane sort of different, differences. And where David gets to, it's not that easy to get to, is it?
It isn't, absolutely not. I mean, we train a lot and we do a lot of flexibility work, but to get your arms and raise them up as high as this, definitely you need some mobility in your back. So this big muscle here, the lats and all up the sides of the arms, it's imperative you've got that. So David, you've got that flexibility. It's just more of a motor skill that we need to work at now. Yeah,
definitely. And it's like I say, it's not an easy position for you to get in, but you do a great job of doing that. So it's a good golf swing, and I think even with a couple of changes that we've mentioned there, getting the arms a little flatter across the body, it's just going to give you that more of a neutral angle into the golf ball. And I would probably suggest that, or even say, sorry, that you may get some steep divots from the position that you've been in there. So it will not only help you shallow out that downswing, it'll create a slightly higher launch angle with all the golf clubs ready. So hopefully that's going to give you some good benefit. So post your comments there, David. Let me know what you think of that. Let me know your practice goes with that. And if any of you guys out there would like us to view your golf swing or even analyse it here on YouTube, then please check us out on Facebook and Twitter, and you'll find all the details of how to send your videos to us and have a chance of us going through it with you there. So hope you like the video, guys. Give us a thumbs up if you do, and we'll see you next time on Me and My Golf TV.